one of Minecraft's most important tournaments, and the one which will set a new precedent for production and runner skills for the rest of Minecraft's history. And that's how the first MCSR Ranked tournament went. Cool, huh? You want something more recent? Let me check my history books. How about this one? This is the tale of a person with the consistency, skills, and legacy to match the greats, pushing himself to the limits so he can be considered the best speedrunner of all time. Who is this runner, you may ask? This is the story of Hackingnoises. Chapter 1: The Snowman. Hackingnoises, or Hax, has been speedrunning Minecraft way before Ranked, holding world record times in different categories, such as former world record for 1.16 all logs SSG, and a former world record for half a heart hardcore SSG. Any world record for SSG means insane mechanics, but his any percent gameplay is just as good. His first submitted run to speedrun.com was a 1249 over 3 years ago, and has lowered it since by having an 838 PB. He has played Ranked since closed beta, and has always dominated the competition ever since. But you don't need me to tell you his story. It seems he's left some quotes written in this book. Let me see.
I got into Ranked just naturally because by the time Ranked was already out, I was already kind of a top runner. I had 646 and enter at around that point, and like I was experienced and I got invited to the closed beta, and like after like a big any percent grind, I got pretty bored, and Ranked was kind of just like the next natural step because I didn't really want to play any percent, and Ranked was more fun and more skill based, so I naturally just gravitated towards Ranked more.
However, where Hax truly shines is when Ranked's highly competitive tournament comes around after each season, the Ranked Playoffs. Playoffs hold household names that are featured in almost every tournament, the likes of Dougal, Lowkey, Silver, and 7Ral appearing in a multitude of these tournaments. While the one-off appearances such as 55 Crimson and Eric gives underdog storylines to root for. Where does Hax stand in all of this? Some would say he's near the tier of Lowkey and Dougal. But does he agree?
I'd say Doog and Lowkey are just a level above everyone else right now in terms of mechanics and also just decision making overall. I feel like there obviously are like subdivisions underneath that, but in my opinion, I feel like Doog and Lowkey are just so much better than everyone else, and like I'd say I'm probably like the tier below that. But like, now that I'm thinking about it more, I say I'm like the tier below that, but I feel like it definitely, in the tier below, it definitely is pretty competitive. Like I'd put like Infume, Feinberg, Silver in like the same tier as where I am, and then everyone else, and then there's like everyone else below, I'd say. Those are like the two, like the top 6-ish. I feel like it's just like Doog, Lowkey, and then me, Infume, Feinberg, Silver, like below. I mean, I feel like there's nothing that I'm super good at. Like I can definitely, like there's definitely things I'm bad at. Like I'd say Stronghold Nav is definitely one of the things that I'm really, like I'm a lot worse compared to the average playoff player, in my opinion, just because I feel like I view Nav in such a rushed way, especially during playoffs where there's so much pressure. I feel like it's so easy for me to just not be as methodical or not be as disciplined when I'm doing my Nav, and I'll just go to the first like remotely big spike, and there definitely has been moments where I've been punished in playoffs for for rushing my nav. Fortresses as well, I'd say, are something I'm pretty bad at. I view fortresses as so fixed, I think, which is a big issue, because most of the time they are pretty linear. You just go to the spawner, you blaze bed, you do your pre-craft, you do your measurement or whatever, but there are a lot of fortresses where you have to be more aware of terrain and strays and a bunch of other factors, like if you're in the ring or not, to maybe like try and get better cores if you're picking between two spawners, stuff like that. I feel like I'm so bad at thinking about fortresses and how to play them. What I'm good at, I'd probably say just bastions. Like, I think whenever I see a housing or whenever I see a treasure, I feel like a lot of those seeds are so comfortable for me because they're pretty mechanical, and for the most part it is kind of just like free time save. For the people who are less mechanical, whenever I play them, it kind of is just like a free 5 to 10 seconds at times when like I get a simple and easy bastion. So I'd say bastions are probably the split I'm best at.
His analysis of his own gameplay is very spot on, at least in the stats. The last season, Season 7, splits performances exactly lined up with his bastion splits being an incredible 0.1%, while his fortress and stronghold splits were some of his worst. Although these stats do not reflect his playoff performances, it's still a good metric, as his gameplay should mirror his performance in the regular season. But to truly find out, we need to see how well he can do in playoffs. Chapter 2: Newcomer. Hax's playoff journey does not start in Season 1. It doesn't even start in Season 2. His appearance on stage is at Season 3's playoffs, as he auto-qualifies by being 6th on the leaderboard. Despite his high praise of himself at the beginning of Ranked's existence, why did he not play in Season 1 or 2 of playoffs?
Even, like, it's not like I went from bad to good in Season 2 and 3. I was still good in Season 2 and Season 1. Like, I probably would have made playoffs in Season 1, but I just didn't think playoffs would be as hype as it was in Season 1. I think my peak elo in Season 1 would have gotten me like 3rd seed in playoffs or something, but I don't remember why. I just wanted to go for rank 1, I think, and then I just lost all my elo, and then I didn't even make playoffs because I didn't want to play quals because it was at 2 a.m. or whatever. And it's kind of like the same reason why I did bad in quals in Season 2, I feel like part of it is just my playstyle back then was way more like high rolly, and like naturally the inconsistent playstyle is less attuned to quals, I'd say, as a format, because if you're inconsistent in playoffs, if you die 20 times on a seed and lose the seed, that's only like -1 seed or whatever. You can still win the series overall if you just play better in the rest of the seeds. But with quals, that kind of sticks with you, where even if you play really, really well afterwards, having just like a complete brick of a seed where you get 0 points can just completely ruin your chances and get into your head, because it matters way more. And I think for my playstyle at that time, quals was just way harder, and also I was just super inconsistent. So it's just hard when you're playing like 10 seeds or whatever to be that consistent over quals. And also it's just 2 a.m. Playing like 10 seeds or however many in quals at such a late time is just such an endurance test, and it's just so exhausting to play that many seeds, I feel like.
Unfortunately, most of the stats and VODs of Season 2 qualifiers has been lost to time. However, things will look very different for Season 3. With his final season ranking of 6th place, he auto-qualified for playoffs. His first tournament game was against a veteran of MCSR Ranked, V-Strid. Hax held his own by having some of the fastest paces at any ranked seed, let alone in playoffs during Seed 1, and got lucky from V-Strid dying in Seed 2. But one thing that was consistent was his struggle to find the portal room in both seeds, a weakness that could continue to haunt him for many playoffs to come. But with a swift 2-0, he now faces off against the Season 2 champion, who many regard as the greatest ranked player of all time, Lowkey. With many regarding Dugal, Lowkey, and Hax to be the 3 greatest runners Ranked has ever seen. Seeing the rivalries and playoffs is a treat to watch, especially this specific rivalry, as this will not be the last time we see Lowkey and Hax face each other in playoffs.
Looks like Lowkey's got it potentially. We'll see this stick out in the stone, maybe. Ooh, not confident. Hackingnoises on a completely different chunk here. I mean, this is a lot of variance potentially, you know. And Hackingnoises, I think, scanning this through an ocean ruin, so Lowkey losing a little bit of time.
Lava pops, right?
And he finds it. Yeah, Lowkey looking for another ravine, but this digging play from Hax pays off. And this is potentially an overall decision that could decide a lot about this.
Smart, yeah. I think it's smart getting as many guys into one area as possible. It just keeps things very organized, I think.
I mean, now we just see both these runners doing the same thing, and it looks like Hax is already out. I think that's 31 inventory in the hotbar, a couple stacks of pearls, not sure about the string count, but...
Unless I'm mistaken, I think Hax has missed his fire res twice.
I mean, you do get a lot of fire res, so I don't really think it's a big deal, unless that was genuinely his last one.
I think that was his last one.
Okay, it was his last... I think it actually was his last one.
I think that was actually potentially a bad mistake.
Yeah, I don't think he has another fire res in his inventory, so, I mean, a funny mistake, but it could actually matter if these rates are bad. The game is over. Yeah. He's got a gold pick as well, pre-crafted for the potential buried spawn. I'd love to see that good forward thinking at the spawner. It doesn't matter at all, but he's got it pre-crafted. It's a thought that counts. Looking like a back dragon, tall a little bit. But that's a great pearl, back 100. And he's not even gonna send it. I mean, that's a very hard zero. I don't blame him, but it's gonna give Lowkey potential to send this zero. I thought he threw a very good pearl. I thought that was maybe doable. I mean, that's a very, very hard zero.
Right.
Type sorry in chat as well. Like, I mean, that was a dime of a pearl, and it's gonna pressure Lowkey maybe to go for this. How good is this pearl? 95. He's sending it. Yeah, I mean, that's not an amazing pearl. This is a very hard zero. Yeah, doesn't get it off. Needed an insane block extend there, and so we're going to be waiting for a perch. Both these players, Hax with a little bit of a lead here, but again, Dragon does have to die nerdy, as we all know. But there it is. Oh my god, an insta perch for Lowkey as well. He might actually kill the dragon before the game's over. Closer than it looked than we thought. As well. Still saying Valley potentially the most dangerous biome in the Nether when combined with a fortress. And it is not a bridge, nerdy treasure. Ooh, Lowkey taking a fall. Good boat clutch though. Yeah, he's leaving first, but Lowkey leaving it. They're doing the exact same thing right now.
I mean,
exact same time.
I feel like I could
Hax like
and it'd be
1 second ahead on throwing this pearl. Lowkey needs one more rod. He's out as well. Is it different? No, I think it's the same. Yeah.
It's definitely the same. They're both going
negative, negative. Yeah, I mean, they're both literally the same. Wait, like same exact spot. Maybe within 10 blocks of each other right now.
There's
same terrain. Yeah, I mean, this is what I mean. They both have to find it. Hax starting to dig early, very far. 2i as well. Doesn't really matter, but I say at that hunger reset, it just might not matter. He's in the end first. He hits the zero. It's going to be over. It's back. Is it 100 again? Is this 103? Is he going to do a side setup here? He's doing a side setup. I mean, you have to go for the zero, but this is risky. More so than a regular zero would be. This is an overcook. I have no idea what's happening. 3 obby. Are we gonna be switching up the bed directions?
This is awesome.
I'm learning as I'm watching. I've never seen this before. But apparently this is not risky at all. Okay, I lied. Oh god. Side setup here for Hax as well. Yeah, both committing an anchor. Same thing, dude. I've never seen this before. This is crazy. I've never seen this. And both runners going for it. Oh, Hax builds it too high though. So it breaks the crystal and the dragon insta flies. I built it at 95 instead of 93 and I didn't say anything because I just have no idea what I'm watching, but I guess it was too high. Push for Hax though. Has to dodge this dragon's breath. Get an obsidian down.
Oh, he misses his obsidian. Okay,
on the wrong side. Nice recovery.
Ooh, now he might be at 5 though. He could.
Watch your health. Watch his health. On half a heart. Oh my god. Wait, this is... Oh my god, he's not gonna kill it.
I don't think he gets this.
Yeah, do that. Just do that. Just do it. Just kill it. Wow.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, doesn't take the damage on the last possible bed. And it sends the free the end advancement so Lowkey knows it's over. Oh my god. this
He's not gonna
him?
clutch this up.
Yeah, he's going one out. It is. I think does he have enough explosives? 3 more beds and 2 anchors. Oh my god, no, I think he choked. Oh, maybe not. But like Hax just has more damage. It might not even matter. He went higher as well.
I think Hax just won.
Hax just won. Lowkey threw bad pearls. It's over. It doesn't even matter if Lowkey killed it, which he didn't. But it's over.
It was 3-0 to the previous tournament winner.
Yeah, Lowkey's out. Wow.
Oh my god.
I have to take back exactly what I said. It didn't matter how fast Lowkey would do that and faster. Hackingnoises just crushed this year.
As you can see, every game came down to the wire. How the runners played the end ultimately was the deciding factor for the seed. Hax dethrones Lowkey and moves on to the next round. Hax's next opponent is Beef Salad. Just like V-Strid, Beef is an amazing runner who has appeared in multiple playoffs in the future, but is no match for the momentum Hax has. Hax has officially lost this so far in the tournament, and sees himself facing against Priffy, known as Priffin back then, in the grand finals. Hax's run can be considered a miracle run, from this being his first ever playoffs, to defeating previous champion Lowkey, to not losing even a single seed up until the finals. His dominance was unheard of. Can he keep this pace up against Priffy? Game 1 is a tempo pick by Priffy. Priffy makes a seed dividing play by leaving the Bastion early, while Hax has to go to lower treasure to get more blocks. Hax is able to get extra pearls, but Priffy is minutes ahead of Hax. So ahead in fact that Priffy enters the end and is half bowing just as Hax is leaving the fortress. Priffy gets the perch and wins the first seed of the grand finals. This is Hax's first loss all tournament, and his momentum has stopped. Can he bring it back, or will this loss affect his mental?
Up a double single hole, which is very weird. I don't know if it's
Hackingnoises
somehow
doing a fall. Oh, and
Oh my god!
he's dead.
That is a rare death. He insta gold picked.
Generally, some tough seeds for Hax, but one thing he will forever be known for is his risky and gamble-based plays. In Seed 3, Hax commits to a 93% for his eye measurement. Not only that, he commits to 11 eye also.
Oh!
What
One eye! He needed it! What the fuck?
Luckily, his gamble pays off, and he wins Seed 3. Generally the most luckiest play I've seen Hax do so far. What is concerning is what the information Feinberg got from chat.
Which is exactly what I like to see. I'm wondering, do you think that we're going to see more risky decision making there from Hackingnoises? Like, he got the positive feedback, so to speak, in the last match. Play risky.
It's just not correct. People in the chat were saying that he didn't know that he,
Interesting.
that he left
It was
on
a
one eye,
mistake.
which
Okay.
honestly I'd believe much more than him just trying to send it.
Again, another indicator of Hax not being able to deal with high pressure situations. His gambling and risky playstyle bites him as he dies in Seed 4 from speed bridging, and with all the pressure to make a comeback down 3-1, Hax loses Seed 5 in the grand finals of Season 3. It may look bleak now, but this was Hax's first playoffs run ever. Cinderella runs may not always win, but they can build the foundation for many more runs in the future. Chapter 3 Champion Slayer. With Season 3 ending, Season 4 brought a new change for Ranked and how players qualify for playoffs. This is the original message Oliver, a playoffs organizer, set up with the new changes. Something we have noticed is that the current playoff format doesn't incentivize playing for a good leaderboard position until late into the season, or reward consistency throughout the season. You will only need to do placement games at the beginning of each season, and new phases will have no impact on your elo. However, your placement at the end of each phase will reward you with a certain amount of phase points, which will be displayed on your profile. At the end of the season, the top 12 players with the most amount of points will automatically be invited to the bracket stage of the ranked playoffs. All players with 15 or more points will be invited to the last chance qualifier to compete for the remaining 4 bracket positions. With this new system, Hax barely makes it to the top 12 with 70 points. The Titans, Dougal, and Lowkey can almost triple his points. Although it wasn't like Hax wasn't improving. Looking at his stats from season 3 to 4, we see an incredible jump in almost every category. He also played 400 more matches this season compared to last season. If Hax was dominant last season with those stats, what kind of monster will he be this season with these better stats? His first match was against Season 1 playoffs winner, Silver. If you want to listen to the story of Season 1 playoffs, watch the first video in the series of retelling ranked stories. Silver wins his first game against Hax due to him being ahead in the run, but also because Hax mismeasured his eye, causing him not to spawn in the stronghold. Hax wins game 2 and 3 due to outpacing Silver with a majority of the splits, causing Hax to win the series 2-1. Not as dominant as the last season's performance, but a respectable win against a playoffs winner. Hax moves on to quarterfinals and meets a familiar foe, the one who spoiled his Cinderella run last season. Prithvi beats the former world record holder, Cube, and faces off against Hax as his next opponent. Will Prithvi ruin Hax's run again, or does Hax conquer his past foe and take revenge for Season 3? Game 1, Prithvi picks Desert Temple, and both runners are essentially on the same pace. The issue comes with the Bastion, a treasure bastion.
Here, but clutched it out. Had some gold on the hotbar, which was good. Obviously, it's just these mini back and forths going to be behind here a little bit, and the food situation gets a little worse, but it should be fine. It was a good clutch. Getting this treasure route going. Griffin as well, going to the left, and it's interesting. He notices, and he's dead. Skeleton.
Prithvi and Hax do slightly different variation, where Hax stays on the right rampart, while Prithvi goes to the left. However, due to bad coding from Minecraft, Prithvi's side is missing a few blocks that Hax doesn't have. This means Prithvi takes more damage and ultimately dies. Hax plays the rest of the seed out and wins the seed 1-0. Seed 2 is much the same, with different variations in the Bastion, causing Prithvi to take more time loss.
Potentially, and this could have been a lot worse for Griffin. Handled the 3 Wither Skellies very well and has to handle the 4th one here, but if there were like more blazes on this, I could see this going way worse.
Getting some rods is good though, so you could argue that there's a little bit of like something nice going on here in that Griffin able to get some rods, kill some mobs, and then respawn them and get more strays when he comes back. Maybe you know what I'm saying?
Does have one rod. I don't think it's worth the 30-40 seconds maybe that he's slow on the Bastion, but he does get one rod. First in the end, gonna win the perch race. Love to see it. And yeah, I mean, dude gave it his all going for back 94. That was very close, but unfortunately didn't get to see Griffin.
Oh, he misses up.
Should be fine. Should be axable. Should be axable. Could die to the fire though, Nerdy. Eats the bread. He's fine.
Okay.
Doesn't stop running. Wow.
Closer than it needed to be.
Wow.
Closer than it needed to be.
I'll preemptively look away.
Seed 3 and 4 were decided on the stronghold split, where Hax needed to get wood on Seed 3, which caused him to lose. While Hax insta-navs Seed 4 to win and beat Season 3 champion and the one who stopped his Cinderella run. He now faces his first non-champion, Ankle Boy. Despite not being a champion, Ankle has made it to the semifinals before, and is not a bad player by any means. So can Hax win?
We're on the bridge for Hax. Ankle Boy should spawn in a similar position. He is. They did enter a different lava pools. It was very interesting. Didn't fully track that overall. Not entirely sure how that happened, but.
Oh my goodness, taking a lot of damage there for Hax, but 4 hearts probably worth it for the speed that he got.
In a similar situation.
2.5, so
yeah.
3, so.
Ankle Boy actually did some really niche tech, but look at this. This is a terrain chalice. So we are going through it right now. Ankle Boy and Hax both having to deal with pigs, hog, as he is wrangling the pigs from the bridge, from this left triple, and Ankle Boy's dead. Blah blah. Pace and everything. Look, look how many. This is his. Yep, it's his fifth build up. He has 3 tall towers for the Hoglins.
No? Maybe?
I mean, he will be. Yeah, and he resets the seed. He fully resets the seed. So the last 2 minutes of him running back, completely wasted. No fire res. Yeah, that's a fucking awesome play. And... oh, there's fire res. Oh, breaks on 0. Needs to pull out. I mean...
Okay. Wait, how many beds?
if Hax... I mean, if he was smart and he has bow... yeah, he can craft bow. He can craft bow. Surely Hax grabs the dragon egg. He's not going to. That'd be funny, though. Well, it's not a clean seed 1 by any means from either player. Definitely much cleaner from Hax than Ankle Boy. As really the only main choke from Hax was the 0.
Got 2 gapples, 7 flesh, 3 iron. 3 iron. Oh no, I see. Wait,
4 iron. Yeah, this is possible in the ranked filter. Just it usually gives you enough iron, but it only technically filters in temples for 4. Yeah. As the last 0, so he's able to redeem himself potentially from the full bow. 2 charged crossbows.
2 charges.
For 2 double beds potentially. Is he going to go for it here? No. Goes for it here.
Right there.
Has 1 more bed. Low bed.
More.
Gets it off.
Nice.
Well done from Hax, and Free the End's going to be in chat for Ankle Boy, so he's able to 0 as well, but it doesn't matter. Hax wins by 10 seconds.
Wow.
If that. Ankle Boy's dragon is dead, but it doesn't matter.
Be annoying. He throws an eye just to check. Make sure it's there still.
Did he need that eye, though? Does he now only have 11?
So.
And he's... oh! It's over. It might be over. Saves Hax here a little bit, potentially. Gets to 95. Same 0. All 3 seeds so far for Hax. We've seen him mess it up once and hit it once. Can he go 2 for 1?
He gets 6 explosives, right?
He does have
that's
6
good
explosives
so far.
The
Solid.
anchors
This is
look
looking
good.
good.
He's got to lower it a little bit. Dragon dead.
He dies.
It's now over again. But this time for Hax instead of Ankle Boy.
Oh boy.
These are
solid
good
so
anchors,
far.
though. But it's going to be weird to go back. Hax died in the stronghold. Ankle Boy clutches the 0.
You get it? Yeah.
Wouldn't have
okay.
mattered. He clutched it. 5
Ooh.
explosive front cage.
Wow.
And we're going to get a seed 4, Nerdy. Hax had it multiple minutes of a lead going into that 0 and just couldn't get it done. On top or back 103, seems like.
Okay.
And he's
He's gonna
got
make
a
it work.
lot of
Lots of
beds. Just has to keep that dragon up, keep the damage good. That was a terrible second bed. 0 damage. But he's getting the bed swaps are right. It breaks his bed. He's dead.
There's no way.
He's
There's no
dead!
way. This script
Double
is.
dragon hit and he's dead. Gets it off. Hax had a
He's pretty low
abysmal
on
second
health, I will
bed and
point
it
out.
messed his entire 0 up. That is true. If he gets hit by the dragon, he will be dead also. But some good bed swaps here for Ankle Boy. This was the bad bed for Hax, and Ankle gets it off. But getting off this 7th anchor is going to be really tight, but he doesn't even need it. Ankle Boy takes seed 4. 2 successful 0s in a row after Hax chokes. Both 0s in the lead. And we're going to a seed 5.
This one's hard just because I feel like all of the losses have been hard in some way or another. Like, I don't think... genuinely, this is actually such a hard question to answer for me. Because every loss, is so silly in my mind. Like, genuinely, in a year from now, and you can ask me, to picture the seed I lost on, I can tell you the exact moment where it slipped out of my hands and the mistake I made, and it's so many of those mistakes will just stick with me forever, I feel like. So it's so hard to pick whichever one is the worst. But to be honest, I'd probably say it's a really tough choice. Like it's all so close. But I'd probably say season 4, where I lost to Boy, because that was the season where I should have won that match 3-0, but I lost 2-3 because I don't remember exactly, but I choked 0 on seed 3 and 4. And one of those zeros was front cage. I choked front cage against Boy on one of those seeds, and the other one was like back 103 or something side setup, and I choked that one as well. And I remember just like that seed or that whole series, I felt so dog shit because, well, partly it was because it was like 2 a.m. or whatever. Because when I played season 4, I was still in Hong Kong and I had the Asian time zone, so all the matches were played at like egregious times. And also after season 3, I got really tired in the finals, so I made a change in season 4 where I got an energy drink, and I drank an energy drink for the first time in my life for that semifinals match, and all I'll say is that shit did not work for me whatsoever. I felt so sick and so awful, and I just didn't play well whatsoever. I felt so tired, and it just was... I feel like I was just so shaky playing so bad, and that's probably the loss I feel like is the worst for me, just because that's the one I feel like I was the most in control, and it was just like a complete collapse in my opinion. That's why I'd say season 4.
Ankle Boy is in the finals. Hax just couldn't close it out.
Craziness. That's crazy.
And that's going to do it. A sub-9 to finish off our second semifinals match.
That's crazy.
Hax is out. Doesn't get a chance of redemption from losing in the finals in season 3. Can't even get to the finals in season 4.
Crazy stuff here.
Chapter 4: The Windless Titans. Season 5 again starts with a new format. This format is interesting because it rewards players based on their placing throughout the season. Players 1 to 4 are automatically seeded into quarterfinals. 5 to 8 are in round 2, and 9 to 12 are in round 1. How about the other 4? They're chosen by the 9 to 12 players to battle it out. Whoever wins round 1 then gets chosen by the round 2 captains, and so on and so forth. What this means for Hax is that he's already in the quarterfinals without having to play a single game. With his options of players to choose from, he picks Beef Salad. If you remember from before, Hax 3-0'd Beef in his first ever playoffs, so his confidence to pick Beef makes a lot of sense. Although not as clean as before, Hax manages to beat Beef 3-1 and moves on to the semifinals, where he finds yet again a familiar foe. The difference was, Hax is automatically up 1 point because of Ankle being late for a match. Despite his advantage, Hax barely wins and moves on to the grand finals. The difference from his last appearance is that he's not undefeated up to this point like in season 3. Instead, he looks more nervous.
To no 0 anymore. I mean, wow, he's throwing 2. He threw a second pearl.
What?
If it's a 1-eye, it's just GG. He just threw. He's on 11. 4 rods for Hax, 3 rods for Beef Salad. Oh! Hax misplaced an obby. He has to gold pick that. He has enough to finish, but Hax just lost 20 seconds.
Oh no.
He just has to gold pick that obsidian. Has enough hard blocks, has everything he needs. Food as well. Third pearl! Terrible third pearl! Why 74?
Oh my goodness.
The type of nerves you can't afford to have against the second titan of Ranked. Dugile. If season 3 was a Cinderella run, this season is his chance to prove it was not a fluke, and that he really belongs in the greatest of all time conversations. However, he's not the only one hungry for a win. This is Dugile's second time being in the grand finals as well. He's looking to prove that he's on par with Lowkey, on leagues above the rest of the competition, with both runners starving for a victory. Which one of the windless titans will win? Hax struggles during Seed 1.
Dougal did enter here, so you will be able to get it done.
And, man, Hax is struggling a little bit here. Hax is struggling. Oh, man, look at this!
Oh.
Look at this! It's for Duke, I would say.
Oh, and that is now...
That's a throw.
Dude, holy shit, what a save. I think he's still dead,
Wow.
but Jesus
now
Christ,
he-
that was fucking...
Despite Hax making up a lot of time overall, his mistakes in the early game is what causes his downfall. C2 is for those with noses. If you're not caught up in MCSR lore, the infamous Desert Toolsmith meme spawned based on this run. For this, let the cinema speak for itself.
I don't know if I see a blacksmith. I actually don't know if I see a blacksmith. Surely Dougal knows that this is a toolsmith. It's right. It's right in front of them. It's that house right there. And we're on the bridge. So this is potentially so bad. Oh my God, Hax is just almost gonna die. 3 hearts, skeleton, fortress. He has no iron pick. If either of them got the iron pick over the other person, they already won the seed. Like the time save you would have right now is impeccable. No iron in the single. Hax on 2 hearts. Hax on 2 hearts. Scary. Half a heart. Where does he go? Where does he hide? Fall damage. Please. Oh no. It's not like it's like really gonna matter if Dougal just plays super well. Hax has already lost like 3 minutes, but it's right there.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but then again, like Dougal did say that a lightning round doesn't give an advancement, but that's not even, that's a 1.17 thing. Like that's different. Like this is just something that like could happen in runs.
Oh no.
Hax is gonna
And
die
Hax
again.
is dead.
No. But like I don't know if the second death from Hax is really that big of a deal in the like in the mini picture. Oh my God. No man, that's so bad.
Oh.
That's so bad. It's so crazy to me that neither of them get the toolsmith. That's so crazy. Is Duke gonna die in this round? Okay.
This would be bad. He's dead! This is actually the line!
Dude!
This is a small chance!
What the...
No,
Duke!
chance for Duke now. Or for Hax, sorry.
But Duke knows that it says Hax entered Bastion. Like, he knows he still has so much time, but he has to get back there. He genuinely has nothing. So, obviously, to be, like, if I'm being honest, I didn't watch anything in Dougal's Nether past Hax dying. I'm gonna be fully deadass. I didn't watch anything happen. So, I don't know if this terrain is, like, perfect and he's fine, or if there's lava. Hax is dead again.
What happened?
Toolsmith attempt number 6.
What is going on? There's a chance Duke can
Open the
die.
chest, please open the chest. Dougal is in a situation.
They're cursed until they open the chest.
situation. Oh my God! Oh my God! Is that 6? Is it 6 unintentional deaths? 5, 6? What is happening?
Crazy.
Actually, it's raining. It's raining. It's pouring. Somebody said the old man snores.
What is happening? This is a zombie villager.
And he clutches the sub 18. Dougal finished 2 seeds today versus Ral combined faster than this seed today, but it is over.
All right. Let's forget about that seed. Let's look at seed 3. Hax makes a risky play by barely grabbing any wood during the seed, which can haunt him later. Hax is ahead in the fort, but remember what Hax's biggest issue is?
I think he just did, that he has no wood. Tried to do the search craft.
Wood. And his blind is ocean, with no wood. Despite Hax entering the stronghold faster than Dougal, he needs to mine wood from a mine shaft, while Dougal can just enter. Can Dougal kill the dragon?
Just not looking. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared, Feinberg.
It's a long rotation though. He misses the shot.
Oh, these beds
And he
just
has
aren't.
1 anchor, and that's it.
Can he make? Can he?
He has
finish
no
this
more.
off? I don't.
He has no more. He's got to get out of the way. And now it's up to Hax.
Can Hax hit it?
Hax wins seed 3. Is he able to ride this momentum shift? Seed 4 is another display of weakness getting the best of Hax. His overworld micro and macro is again abysmal, and lets Dougal enter ahead of him. In the fort, Dougal is able to find a lot of strays compared to Hax. So much in fact that he has 5 rods before even reaching the spawner. Hax's misfortunes continue to haunt him as he barely gets any strays, but also gets lavaed on his spawner. Despite this, Hax knows he cannot afford to let this affect his mental. We see Dougal hesitating on his enter, but for Hax, he sends it
Oh my god, Hax on fire res. Dead.
into his death.
3-1 Dougal.
Dougal wins the seed 3-1.
Wow. That is.
He's got so many explosives though, going for 2 double beds in a row. It's a 5 bed
There
to
we
close
have
it
it.
out, and that's it. It's over.
Wow. Wow.
Dougal wins your season 5 ranked playoffs. Potentially off the back of a looting 3 bottom treasure. Nerdy, we got the looting 3. Oh my god, he's getting a painting out.
Season 6 shares a similar story. A pillar of Minecraft speedrunning and Hax's biggest rival. Lowkey stands in his way to the grand finals once again. However, this time, Lowkey sweeps Hax. Lowkey and Dougal meet once again in the grand finals, where Lowkey wins his 3rd playoffs. To some, it's amazing that placing top 3 in every playoffs is a feat no one else but Hax has accomplished. But for others, to never reach the top of playoffs is considered a failure. What's good about being consistent if you can never win it all? To watch the runners who are considered to be on par with you always win, while you yourself is left watching on the sidelines. Is it even worth it anymore? Chapter 5: The Peak. Season 7, Hax plays his least amount of games by far, with 281 matches. His second least is 352 during Season 3. He even failed to gain enough base points to earn himself a spot in the top 12. And with the change in formatting again, he needs to not only qualify through the last chance qualifiers, but needs to play through the round of 16 and all the way to the grand finals to even have a chance to win it all. Out of all the playoffs for Hax to win, this one looks least likely. The pressure.
Hackingnoises dominates the rest of the bracket, but Priffin shows up when it matters, and that's GG. Our second
The
semifinals
nerves.
match.
That's crazy.
Hax is out. Doesn't get a chance of redemption from losing in the finals in Season 3. Can't even get to the finals. Dougal takes it home. Hax, unfortunately, second place finish out of the last 5 seasons. Putting Lowkey in the grand finals, 1 best of 7 away from his 3rd potential playoffs win, and Hax.
The expectations. You can all feel chilling, freezing even.
Season he has to wait to prove himself.
But for the snowman,
Get another shot. The 3-0 doesn't do it
this is his environment to thrive in.
I wonder
It's
if
like
he's
totally
using-
fair and respectable. Oh my gosh, Curry! He might be entering sub 5.
He might be entering the end sub 5 here. So for context, I don't know exactly what ranked playoff world record is. The fastest completion in ranked ever, period, in any mode is a silver, I believe, 604. Hax could potentially beat that now. I don't think it's going to happen just because it's unfortunately not ocean exposed. But Parker, this is almost certainly a sub 7, sub world record, sub anything crazy. And talk about a way to bounce back after losing the first seed of your Hackingnoises. And as long as this dragon doesn't fly, we are looking at something truly special. Bow from Hax, 2 more explosives could seal the deal here. And that's going to be it.
Oh
we
my
just
God.
watched a 6, I don't know what this is going to be, a 626,
Wow.
a 627. What an
Please do not
unbelievable
pull
seed.
yourself up, Hax. Just don't. There's no point here. Please, just don't. It's a fast time. I just hate this. I hate this Curry. Oh,
That
thank
is
you.
a
Thank you. Thank you.
623 from
What's
Hax.
Hax's personal best?
Great
And
damage.
this is
This
good.
should be enough on the anchor. And a phenomenal 0 cycle for Hax to take us to a game 5 in our first matchup of the day. What a performance. Sub 8 on both Ruin Portal Seeds can close this out with a 0 for the third sub 10, or third sub 8, excuse me. It went to a game 5, but every seed Hax won was unbelievably dominant. And he's shown throughout this matchup that going into tomorrow, he is going to be an absolute force.
Hax is able to beat Ankle Boy again and fully take his revenge for Season 4. But I read you this tournament out of order. His round of 16 match was not Ankle Boy, but instead, Feinberg. If you truly believe in Hax and put your faith in him to win any season, this is what the gameplay of one of the best speedrunners ever should look like.
Mid, I think
Unbelievable.
it's his first time in mid, maybe? Maybe it wraps really hard right, left? No. Fine, still lost.
Fine, I don't think he's gone mid at all.
Ballroom.
Has a good spike mid now, but how do we get there? It's Mineshaft. Hax finds it. That's the
Oh my
lava
gosh.
from the portal room.
And this might be
We're
it.
digging through a hidden.
Hax has found it.
And it might be too late for Fine. It's all Mineshaft.
Oh my gosh.
Late light here for Feinberg. Nothing. Hax in the end. It's front. Is that
This is a tall
100?
zero.
It's
It's
103.
103. It's
top.
103.
He has
That
to
was a
go
bad
slide.
roll. I think he can make it, but it's
We're
even tight.
going top?
Oh, but he missed it. He missed it. He missed it.
He should have
And
time
so
to-
suddenly, wait, he doesn't even go for a lower setup. He had time to go
We
to
have
90.
ground? No,
didn't
we don't
push
have,
it.
we're not even going for ground. We're not even going
Oh my
for ground.
gosh.
We're not going for ground or side setup, Parker.
And so it might
all
come
of a
down
sudden,
to dragon luck. Get in
Feinberg
the
is still
end,
in it.
Feinberg. Get in the flipping end. You need to get in the end right now. I'm getting PTSD. I got out of LCQ once to no stronghold portal.
This is
Go.
unbelievable. Feinberg
Hax
having
shaking his
no
camera.
luck. Hax, no luck on the perch either. We're just sitting here waiting. Can Feinberg find anything that isn't a bat in this stronghold? I mean, there's just nothing you can do. Hack's not even going for half bow.
Oh, but this looks good. Has he been down here? No.
It's new,
Dead
and it's
end.
nothing. There's only so
Oh my
many more
gosh.
ways. This is always the worst feeling. You have to
And I
know.
think-
And there it is for Feinberg. But is that
But I
the
think
snap
that's
for
the
Hax?
perch. It's not the perch. Go, Feinberg.
Feinberg's
He
in.
has to hit front 103. This is
He
a
doesn't-
tall, tough 0.
He could go for side setup. Hax didn't even attempt side setup here.
But Feinberg's got a
And Hax
beautiful
hits the-
burl.
Feinberg
Beautiful
hits the
burl.
best
And he's gonna
burl.
make it. Bridge faster, Feinberg. Oh, for your tournament life. Is that a perch?
And he gets there!
But
my
it
God,
might be a
that might
perch
be
for
a
Hax.
Hax.
Oh, it's not. Double betting. Go,
Oh my God.
behavior.
Feinberg has one
and
more
it's gonna
bet
kill the
to get.
dragon right here.
And he gets it! As Hax gets the birch, Feinberg completes the top 103 setup, and we're going to a game 5. Question mark!
You're
I have
kidding!
never seen anything
Stop
like
with
that.
The anchors, both of you! Oh my gosh!
I don't even know what you... What?
You're kidding! What? What? Oh, there's
I don't even know what to say.
no way!
I don't even know what to say.
There's no way!
Hax makes it to the semifinals and meets him once again, the player who needs no introduction, Lowkey. However, things are much more different this time around. Hax has been able to look less nervous, make the same risky plays, but is able to make it work every time. Lowkey may be the mountain blocking Hax's path, but Hax looks more poised than ever to climb that peak. Hax's biggest match ever begins now. Seed 1 starts with both runners essentially having mirrored gameplay. They are both so good that their macro and micro are on par with each other. The first big difference comes in the fortress, where Hax is ever so slightly able to kill all the blazes and is able to get more of them to spawn rather than Lowkey. Lowkey was a bit slower in killing the blazes, which caused him to get less blazes than Hax. This means Hax is able to take the lead heading into the end. Can Hax make a statement and take game 1 to finally prove he can topple Titans? The seed, he cannot, and loses to Lowkey, who hits the cleanest 3+2. Lowkey wins 1-0. However, all hope is not lost. To achieve greatness, one must get lucky and use that luck to their advantage. Hax picks Ruined Portal and plays the seed riskier than any seed he has played before.
11 eyes, Parker. Hax has 11 eyes.
No way, no way, no way.
Why does Hax have 11 eyes?
Does the portal have one eye?
The hunger reset first.
It has
He's
to
just
be one
fully
eye.
playing
It
for it.
has to be
Lowkey's here
one eye.
too. It is.
One
It
eye.
is. Hax
He's
is
entering
in.
faster, but Lowkey
Oh
not
my
far
God.
behind.
Despite using all his luck to his advantage and playing it risky, Lowkey was able to catch up and almost win the seed. Can Hax keep up this play? Or will the snowman crumble under the cold pressure?
Should have time here. Has a crossbow. One rotation.
Lowkey gets here so much
has
earlier. It
the
could be a double
crossbow
bet
already,
earlier.
though.
It could
Oh
be
my
a
gosh,
2+2
it
for Lowkey.
2+2's here. No, no way. Oh my God, 2+2. Does have another crossbow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That could have been it, Curry. Lowkey
That was
almost
so
2+2.
close.
Hax 3 rotation. Oh my gosh. Surely nothing weird with the stream delay happened. It's not gonna be another Feinberg Hax situation, right?
No,
Am
I
gonna
think
Hax
it's
just won,
fully
right?
Hax here. I think it's fully Hax
Oh
here.
my
It is.
gosh. Really scary.
Has some armor that's helping out as well.
Totally fine.
Huge damage here, and it's actually going to die in 3 rotations.
Oh
An
my gosh.
unbelievable 0 for Lowkey.
Wow.
No boat break, and what a crazy roller coaster for Lowkey believers. There's nothing really that either runner can do besides Lowkey is guaranteed to have a faster force perch at the end than Hax, and an east-wested for Hax. Oh my
There's
God.
no way.
This is going to take a while to
When
come down.
Hax
It's going to take a
needed
little
it
bit longer
most.
to kill the dragon.
Oh
and
my
the
gosh.
dragon has said, we're extending this match. That could be the perch for Lowkey, but it could be too little too late. It is the perch for Lowkey, and Hax is still going to kill the dragon before Lowkey gets a first bet off, and we're heading to a game 5 in an unbelievable...
Hax holds his nerve and is able to win seed 4 to reach game 5. Luck again was on his side because Lowkey was ahead of him entering the end by a lot. But it seems like fate wanted this match to be decided on game 5. Lowkey is able to hit the stronghold before Hax can even leave his spawner. However, Lowkey is having trouble finding the portal room. Hax is able to gain the momentum and is able to hit the stronghold before Lowkey can even enter the end. It is now a nav race. Who can hit the nav first and punch themselves a ticket to the grand finals of season 7.
Lowkey!
7
Oh my
zombies on
gosh!
Lowkey's screen.
Look at this ruined portal in the middle of everything too. It's just anybody's game at this point. Who's gonna find the portal room first? Lowkey, again, like you were saying, there's only so much stronghold. You're gonna find it eventually, but when is that
I mean,
eventually?
he has
And
to,
is
right?
Hax gonna find it sooner? This looks
I
good
like
for
this
Lowkey.
double down. I like this double down.
I like
the
this
triple
but-
down.
It's solo. It's solo.
Is
It's
it really
solo.
all down here?
Oh,
Hax is
was that
basically
a
doing
good
the
spot?
exact same
I just
thing that-
don't know. This
Oh
looks
my God.
kind of. This
And there it is.
And Lowkey's found it.
I
Really
don't even
awkward
know
nav, but he
where
gets
this
there
is
in
at
the
all.
end. It's really deep, but like it's a far room deep. I don't know if Hax is gonna find it, but it's a buried 0, 58. We've seen some
58
funkiness
is
with the
tough.
zeros before. Is it gonna be a front or a back dragon? It's back
Takes a lot of
again.
damage.
It could be flying again for Lowkey, even if he does it correctly.
This is. I don't even think this is a. I don't think this is doable at all. Oh my God! What? Lowkey is gonna do an insane, crazy thing here. No, it's just 1 and 8. We're going to 88.
Pushing to 88.
It should be enough time. It's gonna be close though because the 058 has the time. Oh, barely gets the
shot,
bet
and
off.
it flies,
And
and it flies, and it flies again. It flies again. You are kidding me. I just,
Oh my
Hax
God.
just might not find the portal room though, and so it still might already be over. And it was that a perch for Lowkey? That's a perch. That's a perch for Lowkey.
Oh my God.
Is he gonna
Did he-
get set up fast enough?
He got an insta
How many
perch.
explosives? Wait,
I think he has enough.
Wait, he missed it! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
the perch.
I think
Hax
he only
is
has 3
in the portal.
explosives and Hax in the portal. Hax in the portal. Hax! Oh my gosh! This is for his tournament life. What is going on? Oh my gosh!
I've never seen
Watch
Lowkey
Hax
miss a
stream.
perch.
How high is he gonna push on this 0? How much can he pearl? He has a bread. He's gonna need to eat this bread here. Triple pearling. Going probably for 9. It flew at 9. He's gonna have to push
It
94.
flew at
I
88.
just don't know if
He's
he will
pushing
go.
92. It's
Oh my
higher
gosh,
than what
no
Lowkey
way,
did.
no way. Oh my
This
gosh,
has
oh my
to be
gosh, oh my gosh, oh my
perfect
gosh.
from Hax.
No, and he
It's
doesn't
not.
get it. Both crushes. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god. Oh my
Lowkey
god.
got a fast perch though. I don't know if he shot any crystals. If it's the same for Hax, which it might be, if you don't shoot any crystals, it could perch here. I just don't know. Lowkey's
No,
on
shooting
low
crystals.
health. Both shooting-
It's such an awkward
I can't.
situation. Lowkey has
Are we gonna-
3 beds or 3 explosives,
And it's still not
no
coming in.
arrows left.
No
This is
arrows?
it.
No, you're kidding me. Has he shot all the crystals?
No,
Is he gonna
has to go up here.
He's
He
pearling
has to
on
pearl
top
up.
of this one. Not going for the 3 explosives. How many? Hax has 5
Oh my god,
explosives
look at
though,
that,
and he's
so much damage!
Stop!
He took so much damage
Stop!
from that.
This is so bad.
Oh my god, and it might be a situation where the dragon's gonna east-west now for Lowkey, so he couldn't even go for a 3 explosive if he wanted to. Can craft another anchor and a perch for Lowkey. This
that's
is
the
an
perch.
unbelievably hard 1 cycle for
He
Lowkey.
has to hit this. This might be the perch from Hax. Hax gets a perch too. If Lowkey can't get it off here, this might be it for him.
I don't know if that's enough.
I think that's enough, but it
genuinely
might
don't know.
be too slow. That's
Oh my god,
I think
Hax
Hax
might
wins
be
this.
able to get it.
Oh my gosh!
I genuinely
It's
don't
just-
know what's stream delay.
I don't know.
I genuinely
think-
don't know.
No, it's not dead for Hax. It's not dead. It's not dead, and Lowkey wins.
Oh my god. Wow! After all of that. Oh my god.
What season do I think was best and why? I'd say season 7, the most recent one, just because I feel like it's the season where I was the most complete as a player. Like, I feel like every other season, there's always something I'm working on. And even in season 7, I feel like there was a lot I was working on. And I was definitely pretty rusty just because I was studying for exams and I wasn't playing that much. But honestly, even despite that, I feel like I was still the most, like, prepared going in mentally and also just in terms of, like, overall skill. Like, I was definitely, like, obviously everyone is better from, like, one playoffs to the next. But also, I feel like for me, it's always nice to feel like I'm better. Because, at least for me, I think I always play the best when I know I'm better than my opponent. I think I always struggle with the opponents where I know that I'm the underdog. I feel like those seeds are always the ones where I feel the most nervous and the most stressed out. But, I don't know. Like, it's, like, I think season 7, like, I would just say, I think that was the season where I was the least underdog compared to, like, everyone except Dugan and Lowkey, than compared to other seasons, like season 6, 5, 4, 3. So, like, I'd say season 4, just because I feel like I was the most confident in myself in that season.